Alrighty, what's up guys? This is Bulbasaur Games, and I'm just his first channel, first YouTube video, so let's go ahead and just start it off with, the best of the best. We're gonna do an ESO Let's Play. So, this is gonna be episode 1, and it's gonna run for about 50 minutes, as you can see, So yeah, we're gonna start off completely new. I've actually already have a character on here, but we're gonna start it off. So this is my first video. I'm kind of new to the recording gameplay and to the YouTube world and all that, editing and all that. So, as it is, there's gonna be some times where there's gonna be some videos and episodes and whatnot that are gonna take a little while to get out there, and you just bear with me. But yeah, of course, all the normal stuff that every other YouTuber says. If you like the video and whatnot, don't be afraid to click like, share, do the whole 9 yards, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, helps build it up, and everything like that, and gets me going into this new kind of life, man. I'm kind of excited. So what we're looking at right now is just a couple of my characters. This one's one I played a lot. I named him Frasmir Shadowborn. I'm not entirely certain as to why I did that, but either way, he's still a really good character. I've already got him to like level 33 in the Ebonheart Pact, and this was Kira of the Icelands. It was actually a character I made to play with my cousin because he was actually Daggerfall. Ugh, whatever. But either way, as of right now, I'm gonna hit new character. It's time to start anew, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play through the tutorial, even though I have the option to skip it. I'm just gonna go ahead and play through it so that I can actually show you guys, those of you that are kind of probably new to ESO and whatnot and don't know what it looks like, are probably going, see what the tutorial looks like and whatnot, and see how everything rolls. So I'm gonna give you that opportunity. I'm gonna be a man. I don't like playing this all female thing. The only reason why I even did it on there with the account that I used to play with my cousin was just to mess with them, because I just don't generally play as a female though. So this is gonna be my main character for the most part. There's gonna be changes done. I don't really care about the voice, but I guess whatever. I'm not gonna care about the voice. I'm already a part of the Ebonheart Pact, and even though it's got a great storyline and a great area to it, I'm kind of used to it. Like I'm not new to the area at all. Like I know where everything's at and everything like that. So even though that would kind of somewhat help and whatnot, but it confuses. I want this to be an experience for all of us. Like, oops. Anyways, I want this to be an experience for all of us. So I'm actually gonna go with the Aldmeri Dominion because it's the only alliance I don't have a character for. So I kind of want to have an alliance for everyone. Let me take a look at this. Because I've got the pre-ordered version, so I've got the version where I'm able to like select any race or anything like that. That's kind of why I got High Elf and I'm in the Daggerfall Covenant. It's just kind of weird, but either way, the races: Aldmeri Dominions, High Elves, Wood Elves, and the Khajiit. So those are my options: High Elf, Wood Elf, and Khajiit. You know what? I'm thinking about it. Maybe being a Khajiit won't be so bad. I own a cat, so, being a Khajiit would be kind of cool. But I know what High Elves look like. Let's see here what a Wood Elf. Yeah, Wood Elf. I don't know, man. I don't know. Something just don't look right with the Wood Elves. But, preview veteran gear. Well, that's pretty BA. Naked. See here. Veteran gear. Oh my gosh. That veteran gear is pretty BA though. What about the Khajiits? I don't know, man. Khajiits are kind of weird too, but it's like I said, just be interesting. They have more customization features that you can do as a Khajiit. So yeah, let's go Khajiit. Yeah, Dragonite, Sorcerer, Nightblade, Templar, Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go back through this. Alright, and actually read these. I'll make it quick. I'll make sure I post a notion on the video letting you know as to where you can skip all this part. If you really don't want me to watch me go through the tutorial, I'll make sure I put a notion like on the video to let you know at what point you can skip to in order to skip all this. But anyways, without further ado, Daggerfall Covenant. Believing only they can counter the threat to Tamriel, the Elder races have founded the Aldemirian Dominion. Wait, what in the world? Oh, I'm reading Aldemirian Dominion. Well, either way, I'll read this thing. Aldemirian Dominion, High Elves, Wood Elves, and the feline Khajiit have formed an alliance of mysticism, cunning, and ferocity. And Daggerfall Covenant. Surrounded by enemies, the Bretons, Redguards, and Orcs of Elik Bay have united to form the Daggerfall Covenant. They fight to protect their people and, if possible, to save all Tamriel from their dire forces that threaten it. Ebonheart Pact. The Ebonheart Pact was forged in war when Eastern Tamriel was invaded by Akaviri, the Nords of Skyrim, Dark Elves, and Morrowind, and free Argonians united to oppose them. The pact endured, confronts new perils as one. And of course you have Breton. Oh, better change that. Alright. You have Breton. Racial skills of Breton reflect their affinity arcane, giving them bonuses to magicka, light armor, and spell resistance. The racial skills of Redguards reflect their ancestral legacy as sword masters, giving them bonuses with shield and stamina regeneration. The Orc. The racial skills of the Orc reflect their people's harsh mountain environment, giving them bonuses with heavy armor and health regeneration. The Dark Elf. The racial skills of the Dark Elf reflect their intellect, natural agility, giving them bonuses to dual-wielding, fire magic, and fire resistance. The Nord. The racial skills of the Nords reflect their strong, hardy natures, giving them bonuses with two-handed weapons, health regeneration, and frost resistance. The Argonian. The racial skills of the Argonians reflect their people's perilous swamp environment, giving them bonuses of healing, restoration stabs, and poison resistance. The High Elf. The racial skills of the High Elves reflect their magical affinity by increasing their damage and destructive spells and increasing their rate of regaining magicka. The Wood Elf. The diverse racial skills of the Wood Elves reflect their woodland affinity. Improved archery, stamina, and stealth make them dangerous foes. The Khajiit. The racial skills of the feline Khajiit reflect their natural agility, giving them bonuses to stealth, health regeneration, and weapon damage. So obviously, it would be Nightblade that you would want to choose with this one. Nightblade is a pretty interesting class, and without, any kind of real, issues with it. I mean, it's pretty cool. But, yeah, Dragonite. These skillful masters at arms use the ancient Akaviri martial arts tradition of battle spirit and wield fearsome magic that pounds, shatters, and physically alters the world around them. Sorcerer. Sorcerers can use conjuration and destructive spells to hurl lightning bolts and create shock fields, wield dark magic to snare and stun, and summon danger combat followers from oblivion to assist them. The Nightblade. Nightblades are adventurous and opportunists with the gift of getting in and out of trouble. Relying variously on stealth, blades, and speed, Nightblades thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting to their luck and cunning to survive. Templar. These traveling knights call upon the powers of light and the burning sun to deal massive damage to their enemies while restoring health, magicka, and stamina to all their allies. Definitely going to go with Nightblade on this because Khajiits are definitely known for stealth. So you have a stealth-made class with a stealth-made, person. It also falls along with the Aldemirian Dominion, so, everything kind of just fits there. Now, we'll just go with the body type. I like my characters to be really muscular. I don't like them to be really large, because that's fat, and I don't like them to be really thin, because then they look like crackheads. Look at that. This guy looks like he snorted a whole bunch of crack, and that is like his life. So I like him to be muscular, because, they're built like, even though he's not a hard hitter, he looks like a Marine, and Marine with a tail. Gosh, drill instructors would just have a heyday with that. I know that if I'd showed up at boot camp with a tail, they would have just had too much fun with me. As it was, they had too much fun because my last name, and whatnot. But we're not going to get into my last name. Yeah, don't want to have anybody kind of steal that from me. Height. It would kind of be, having a really tall character would kind of be redundant to the whole stealth factor. Because it needs to be stealthy. So, you know, but having a really short character kind of is annoying when you got every other character towering over you. But, you know, it does fit with the stealth factor. So I'm going to go with that. Skin color. Now, this is where it gets fun. Because Khajiits can be just the most random. And now, I'm going to switch over to... Wow. That's veteran gear? I don't get it. Why is it different? Is it different based on skin color? Or was it... Oh, it was because I chose Nightblade. That makes sense. So my veteran gear as a Nightblade looks pretty BA. Alright, well that's pretty cool. Go no gear though, right now. Try to look at all the different skin colors. See how they're different. So yeah. So like I was saying, guys, this is kind of my first video. If it sounds like I'm a little nervous, just kind of bear with me. I'm trying to get over the whole, you know, just trying to randomly talk to myself type deal. I'm just trying to forget that I'm actually recording a video where there's going to be probably hundreds of thousands of people that are listening to my voice and making fun of every single bit of it that I mess up on, which I can understand because I would do the very same thing. But either way, I mean, there's a mute button. If you just want, you know, want to watch me play, don't want to hear me speak, there's a mute button. You know, my cat's black, so I'm gonna go with the black cat on here. Well, that might just change a little bit because these body markings are pretty cool. Whoa, that's about as black as you can get, dude. And that would be pretty much a Nightblade for you. But yeah. I'm just kind of going through, showing all the different customization things that you're able to do. We're not going to go through all the races, because that would just take way too much time. Like, I mean, I would never get done with this Let's Play. Like, the first 4 episodes would be just nothing but customization. So, as it is, all those people that decided to skip are going to have to skip, like, really, really far along in order to get past it. You know, I really like the stripes idea. Just because it kind of just adds camouflage. But I like the faded stripes a little bit more. So we're going to go with the faded stripes. Torso size. You know, big old torso size. Chest size. You know, big old chest size, like I said. Gut size. Doesn't really make much of a... Well, kind of does, doesn't it? It looks a little bit more muscular that way. Waist. Arms. Say, man, big and muscular. Hip. Posterior? Oh. Well then, ladies, look away. But yep. Let's not really worry about that too much. Leg size. You know, can't forget leg day. Foot size. Well, you know what they say. Nordic or heroic. So I guess that like heroic's kind of like you know, I'm kind of cool. Angular. Soft. Aw, you can never say no to feeding that face. Like if that was a stray cat, you'd like melt. Not really. Probably kick it in the face. Not really. No, I wouldn't do that either. Get out of here. But anyways. So yeah. I like the heroic with a little bit of angular. Like it just kind of looks better on him. Anyways, let's go with age being... What would old look like? Young whippersnapper. Adornment. This is interesting to go through. never really like, like, wow. Kashyyyts that always had this kind of stuff just kind of always threw me off. It's very interesting though to look at all the different stuff. I didn't know Kashyyyk grow a beard. That's weird. I guess that's like it must be like a feature that they get whenever they're like half Khajiit, like half Nord, because Khajiits used to hang out in Skyrim a lot, so they get frisky with the women, they get married, and things happen. Babies are born. Other people would call those abominations. Obama. Eye patch. Eye patch actually looks pretty cool. Got the crown. By the way, with the whole abomination thing, it was just kind of, I didn't mean to say it necessarily, it was just kind of funny. But, adornment, just, I don't know. I don't want him to go without anything. At the same time, I just don't want to go with like, crazy things like a nose ring. Or, like, it looks like a horn just like jabbed through this guy's head. Eye patch would be kind of pointless. You know what? Let's go with eye patch. Maybe we should go like this. He's Prince of all Khajiit. Just kind of looks weird. Let's go with eye patch. Eye patch kind of looks cool. Start off beginning with hairstyle. And that's bald, so next is hippie. Next is ponytail hippie. Next is semi-going bald hippie. You have cornrow hippie. Cornrow and a ponytail hippie. Metal rocker guy thing. Semi-metal rocker guy thing. Indian? I guess? Like, yeah. I don't know. That one I can't even come up with a comment with. Corn rolls, I guess, again. Corn rolls again. Corn rolls again. Actually, those kind of look like a lot like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Avatar, but that looks a lot like Avatar. Looks like a lot like what they had. But anyways. Oh, that's really corn rolls right there. That... Yeah, all this kind of looks a little weird. Especially on a cat. Sorry, he's not half Nord. He's full cat. Hair color. I guess it really doesn't make much of a difference, does it? Because he ain't got no hair. Yeah, head marking. Oh, a scar. That'd be kind of weird though, having a scar over the eye that's not got an eye patch. So, that would work perfectly, because it fully explains like why he's got an eye patch. And now if we only had one that came across the mouth and the eye, I guess we'll keep on going to see if we can. So we're looking for one that goes like directly across the eye patch and the eye. His father was Mufasa. Mufasa got mad at him one day. Called him a disgrace to the family. So Simba was born. Years later. But no, it doesn't seem to appear. I guess the best thing would be this one right here. Like I said, it fully explains the eye patch. So, forehead slope. We're not really going to get into any of this. Like the whole chin size. I mean, I'm going to get into the neck size thing. Just because it adds to the muscularness. But, as for everything else, we're just going to kind of go ahead and stick to what we got. Because, otherwise, yeah, I like it. I can't wait for to get the veteran gear, but that'll be like 100 Let's Play episodes in. But yeah, eye color. Now this is where it gets fun. It gets fun with this too. I mean, you can change the different eye colors. Like you got this one, this one. I like the blue. Blue's nice. I like the green. We're sticking with the green. I'm not even gonna look at any unless there's a darker green. But yeah, you got gold, red. See, like, the customization on the eyes is pretty much the same with every other character, like, no matter what your race you choose, but it's just so much more prominent with the Khajiit, because it's, like, and it makes so much more sense, because, like, how many cats do you know that, like, have different eye colors? Like, I'm probably gonna go back to the green, though, because the rest of these are kind of weird. I did used to have a Skyrim character, which I might actually go back and do some Let's Plays on Skyrim now that I actually have the ability to do Let's Plays. Even though I know Skyrim's kind of outdated, no one plays Skyrim anymore. No one watches any Let's Plays on Skyrim anymore either. But I might actually do a Let's Play on Skyrim just to actually go back and do it. Now that I have the ability, you know? I mean, why not, you know? Eye size. I guess. Eye angle, separation, squint, eye skew, depth. See, anyone who like really gets into this stuff, like, you've got patience I just wouldn't have. Like, there's just no way I can't focus on this stuff. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think that's we got everything. We got ourselves a character. So let's go with a name. What would be the name? A good cat name, I guess. I'm not gonna name it my cat because it would just be weird. It needs to be like a really good ancient name, but a name that kind of like sounds. You know what? Let's go with Mufasa. No, Mufasa wouldn't be. You know what? Yes, Mufasa. Mufasa is the name of my character here. Mufasa. I don't even know if I spelled that right. I probably didn't. So Mufasa is the name of you know what? I guarantee you there's 1,000 people who's done let's plays on this and has picked Kishitsu who's probably named him Mufasa. I don't care though. It's funny. I'm gonna name him that. Mufasa is his name. You don't like it? I'm sorry. Not really. But yeah. Mufasa is this guy's name. No doubt about it. Skip the Wailing Prison. You have played through the tutorial. Like I said, I'm going to put in a notion in the video. If you do not want to see me play the tutorial, then you don't have to. This is just a let's play, and I'm actually going to play through the entire thing and play a lot of quests and missions and whatnot that you've probably already done or played if you've actually played the game. But this is more for people who haven't played. They're kind of just looking for something to play. Or if you're like me and whenever you're sitting at work and you ain't got nothing else to do, because you're a security guard and you sit in front of a computer screen all day not doing anything, because you know anything that does happen usually happens at the main plant, and yeah, so I never get to actually do anything. Well, not anymore. I'm actually back in the main plant. I'm back to doing fire brigade, so I'm actually able to do a lot more, and it's a lot more fun. I'm not trying to like stay awake at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out what to do. But yeah, if you are like me and you work 8 hours a day and you're able to sit in front of a computer and actually watch YouTube videos and you're looking for something, this will be for you. I'm going to post as many videos as I can, as, you know, often as I can, and that's just what it's going to be. And, you know, the more and more people I get to subscribe, the more and more likely I'll be able to do this for full time. Because once YouTube actually starts sponsoring me, and I'm actually able to, you know, make money off of making these videos, then I will actually be able to switch to doing this full time and, you know, being a security guard part time. But yeah, you know, let's hope for that. But if not, you know, hey, it's whatever happens, man. It's in the Lord's will. Now we're gonna hit play. Name already in use. Oh, that so sucks, man. Oh well. Probably not surprised. Well, let's call him the Scarred One. In fact, I'll actually put that in the... No, you know what? I got a name for him. It doesn't really make sense with who he is, but it makes sense because it's a name from a favorite book character of mine named Kyler, and I'm not gonna say the name. Well, you know what? I will. I'll give it a shout out. It's called Way of Shadows, and it's a really good book. If you ever want to have a book that's out there and kind of a name already in use, what in the world? Alright, so Kyler of the Shadows, I guess. Try Kyler of the Shadows. of the... See, this is the thing I don't get about this, the whole names already in use thing. I don't really agree with it, because you don't really ever see the character's name. And so, like, you never see another person's character's name. You never really do. Like, I mean, if there is a way to see their name, I've never really seen it. I have never seen another player's character's name on here, and I've played through this quite a bit, as you've seen before, earlier on in the video, because I had, like, nearly, yeah, I had nearly, like, I was like, level 33 in the Ebonheart Pact. So I know quite a bit about what's going to be going on, just not in the Outer Marine Dominion. It's going to be really interesting to see the comparison between the two, but I'm not going to ruin anything. Yeah, I'm fine. Kinda.
Are you all right? The name's Lyris.
I'm a little tired, but I mean, I don't know. You know, I think I can do it.
Dead.
We'll see.
Must have been the runt of the
Alright,
lair.
yeah, let's go with this. Big old heavy sword. Which gives you like a two-handed trait that I never... I'm not really big on two-handed weapons, guys. I mean, you know, they're heavy. You mean you can't really block with them or anything like that. They're kind of like... I guess you can block with them, but I like the shield. This shield and one sword-handed, but now I'm going to be like... I'm going to be doing a dual-wielding thing with this, this profile. Go dual-wielding daggers whenever I get the ability to. And I'm going to be sticking a lot to shadows and, you know, stealth and whatnot, because that's what my character's based on. So I'm going to stick a lot to assassinations and other things like that. But the one thing I like about this game is like I've come about is the combat. The combat is like, I mean, it's pretty good. It's simple, and just the fact that
Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, Vestige. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment.
Also, guys,
Come here.
Talking,
We need to talk.
And whatnot, but the moment, you know, somebody starts talking or something's happening or something, I'm going to be quiet so that the audio or that can be captured, and those that, you know, are just looking at this kind of just to see everything that's going on. You know, those people who were like me back in the past and played for the games. Yeah. So, yeah, without further ado, let's continue on with the game.
Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet. I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
Who is this?
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things, past, future. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of Oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
Now, if I'm dead, you killed me.
A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven. It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra.
Are you dead too?
Unless, of course, you come with me. No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you. We should keep moving.
Yeah, I'm not really big on the whole living.
Well played, friend. Arkay's beard, you are good in a fight.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Mission, but at the same time, you know, it's part of the game. But at the same time, I'm not going to put any kind of respect into it or respect anything.
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him. What was your name again? Target practice?
Like, that's kind of the aspect to it. Just trying to kill this crazy guy. Either way. Where am I going?
Try to be inconspicuous.
Yeah,
We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Stay here as long as you can to level up. But I mean, it's not going to really do much for you, I will be honest. Because the primary thing is to sneaking, my specialty. The primary thing you can use to level up is missions. Alright, I'm going.
Quickly, while he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
With MMOs, but I am familiar with Skyrim. Based on fighting itself or the use of whatever it was you were trying to level up. You never really leveled up using. You never really leveled up using.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in.
Cadwell.
Maybe Cadwell can help us. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand.
Okay.
He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Let's go find a bad man. That just sounds really good. Sing this place out. Great.
One fine day in the middle of the
I
night,
knew you were mad.
two
I
dead
didn't realize you were this mad.
Hello, what's this? Out for a
there's no
stroll
doubt
then?
you're Cadwell.
Lovely day for it.
You're not a sir.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
Insane. Anyways, we're trying to find the Prophet's cell. The door is, well, sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Have him tell me anything about him.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Better be careful.
Yeah. Down this river is way too much. Alright, lockpick.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get
All
there.
you have to do is press down on the right trigger until it starts to kind of like shake or vibrate, and then just let go, and it'll lock itself in place. At first, it took me a minute to try to figure it out at first, and I broke many pick locks and trying to but, you know, it took me many pick locks and many times to figure it out, and actually, finally, I gotta give props to where props is due. I actually didn't figure it out. My wife did. My wife was playing this game and I was watching her play, and she actually figured out how to do a lockpick by herself without I mean, it's crazy. Some things I'm smart on, other things, majority of other things, my wife is smart on. She is pretty smart. There's not much more to it. There's just so much she can figure out. There's other things that sometimes as we go along, so yeah, right here there's a few chests. Plenty of otherwise, you know, it's just gonna get annoying and you're gonna get frustrated for no reason whatsoever. I mean, at first I got frustrated with it because I was like, come on, man, seriously, you're stealing my kills. I don't get to kill anything, you know, right there with that. But then I realized I can still get somewhat useful. It's just not as much. I guess it's just but still getting just to get water from it. And I guess I'm gonna do potions. Would I do potions? Or would I just do provision? I'm not gonna focus on that too much because that kind of takes up inventory space. You know, just go along with it really.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Right.
All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not
Wait,
going
what?
with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
She read my mind, that's why I didn't have to speak.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Molag Bal has his way. Thank the Divines you are safe. There is that, at least. Lyra sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll.
Anchor?
Quickly now. We must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it. Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring!
This is my first video. I'm glad to have been able to share it with you. So
there it is! The dark anchor mooring.
Yeah, so actually we're not going to go to the anchor because the amount of time that would take would be too much. Instead, we're just going to finish it off by saying this much. I appreciate it. For anyone who's viewing this right now, if you would drop a like, comment, stuff like that, things that would help me out as a new upcoming thing, and it would help if you subscribe to the channel. Just drop comments, let me know, what you guys want to see and what kind of let's plays you want to do and other stuff like that. Like if I have the game, I'll do it. I'm not about to literally go through all the games I do have because that would just take too long. I got a lot of Xbox 360 games. Don't got a lot of Xbox One games, strictly because they cost a lot, and I just don't got the money for them. As of right now, it's going to be a little while before I'm able to shovel out the money for other new games and whatnot, but I'm actually in the middle of pre-ordering 2 such games, like Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain, and, well, that one's primarily my wife's, but, she'll let me play. Hey. But, yeah, I have that. I have a few GameCube games. I'm not entirely certain if my recorder will be able to record GameCube games, but hey, it would be worth a shot. It would be something I want to gonna try. So I'll have things like Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. You know, if I can get that Let's Play, that'd be so awesome. It's something I definitely a Let's Play I would do. And then you have Halo Master Chief Collection. I'm pre-ordering Halo 6 or Halo 5. My bad. I'm pre-ordering Halo 5. I have Battlefield 4, even though that wouldn't really be too much of a Let's Play. It'd be the campaign Let's Play, but it wouldn't be anything else. I've got other things I'm planning to do with you guys. You know, Let's Builds on Minecraft and other stuff like that. I'm gonna play Minecraft. There's no doubt about it. But you know, everything is so far. You know, it's just a matter, man, of actually playing it and getting through it, and actually, you know, we're gonna get through a lot of this kind of stuff. We're gonna do episodes after episodes after episodes. I'm gonna learn different things about recording and whatnot, and this channel is going to boom, guys. I promise you, this is a clean channel as well. You're not gonna hear any swearing, and if you do, it's probably it's by accident. But bear with me, you know. My faith in God is what's got me through this, and I will always talk about God, and I will always love God, and there's just nothing more to it. So that's definitely one thing that, you know, if you're on this channel, you kind of have to come to understand and grips with and whatnot. And you know, that I'm going to have actually dedicated videos where I'll talk more about my faith and everything like that I believe in, and how God has worked with me. And I'm going to actually make videos where I'll be preaching and stuff like that. This is a gaming channel, but it is at the same time, it's only a gaming channel, and it only exists because God let it exist for me. So without further ado, that's the end of this video. Like I said, drop comment, like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. We're going to start this channel up, guys. We're going to start it up right. Without further ado, I'll see you in the next video.